Dontae Smith on everybody's right. We have offensive lineman Jordan Williams. We'll go ahead and open it up for questions for Dontae and Jordan. Kelly?
Dontae, obviously you guys were bottled up last week running the ball. How good did it feel to get in the end zone 3 times and break off that long touchdown run?
It felt good to finally get things going. Not that we did a bad job last week, and the O-line did a good job last week, but the O-line, it starts with the O-line. They come out and they do what they need to do, and that makes my job easy. That makes the rest of our job easy. And so I'm proud of those boys up front. They did what they needed to do in order for us to win.
Next question, Rod.
Jordan, we've talked about, moving guys around, bringing in another set of guards, moving you from right to left, that type of thing. How has that worked out so far for you guys?
Going into practice all week and everything, we've been working that rotation all across the O-line and everything. So, my bad. We've been working that rotation all across the O-line and everything. So, when it comes to game day, we all already know our assignments and everything. So we ready.
Hey, Dontae, Miles Williams of the three-point conversion. I don't know how big you are into hockey, but when you score 3 times, they call it a hat trick. How motivated are you to keep that performance going throughout the year? And what's the next? I mean, playing your second game in 5 days. Have you done that before?
I think it has happened one time in the past, but it's definitely a confidence builder. We kind of struggled, in the last 3 games that we played, and so this was definitely put our confidence back where it needed to be, and we're gonna keep it rolling.
Rod?
Dontae, on that 51-yard run, it looked like that hole opened up right away. Were you surprised to see how fast that opened up, and what else did you see on that play?
That play, it hits like that in practice, so I trusted my O-line. I trust what my coaches have coached me to do, and it was there, so I just took it, and I didn't have to do much. I just had to get the ball and run. The O-line did everything on that play, and all I had to do was run in the open gap, so it was very simple on my part.
Right over here, Ken.
Dontae, I think it was in the third quarter, you guys had the 3-back look with the slots and the B-back. What was it like to do that? I don't know if it felt familiar to you or weird being after missing, but kind of how much you've been working on that, and what do you like about that?
Coach Long, he has a very, very deep playbook, so, we have tons of stuff that people probably wouldn't expect to see, and I trust him, and I know when he does something, when he calls something, I know what's going to happen from it, and so, he's a great play caller, so, and it was kind of familiar, being at, what they used to call it, A-back? Being at A-back and running the loop, it was familiar. It was something that I did my freshman year a lot in practice and stuff. But, we have a deep playbook, and, it's just, you never know what you're going to get.
Kelly?
Jordan, obviously last week, a lot of penalties and so a lot of pressures too. You guys had a clean pocket today, stayed away from the penalties. Is that just from what you guys worked on all week? Is it starting to build some chemistry? Kind of what would you point towards there?
After last week and going through all those issues we did up front, we basically had to go back, look ourselves in the mirror. We know that's not us, and we know that we can be more disciplined and all that. So that was our main goal throughout practice and all, and the whole week. And leading up the kit, we still getting mentally prepared, looking over the calls and everything. So we know any unnecessary noise, just cut it out.
Patrick?
Jordan, y'all were run heavy in the second half today after throwing the ball a fair amount in the first half. Do you personally have a preference for that play call? Do you care? Would you rather run block or pass block if you had your choice?
Run block for sure. Run block for sure.
No doubt.
Run block for sure.
Anything more? Rod, and then we'll have one from Ken.
Dontae, when you went out there for that last carry, were you aware how many yards you had, or did somebody tell you?
No, I actually wasn't. So I knew that I had a long one, but I never really keep track. I mean, I just wanted to win and do the best that I could for the team to win, so I wasn't really paying much attention to that. I knew that I did want another touchdown. I was trying to get another touchdown, but yards, you know, I wasn't really worried about how many yards I had. I was just trying to win.
Ken?
I think you guys scored 5 touchdowns in the first 9 possessions, and I guess you drove for the field goal after that. But did you feel like things were slowing down, or things had changed in terms of momentum or that sort of thing after your start?
I feel like we did. After the first series, I feel like we did pick it up a little bit. You know, not a wake-up call, but, you know, it's like, come on, like, we got to do this. And I think as a team, not just an offensive unit, but as a team, we're like, let's smash the gas some more and let's turn it up. And that's what we did, and we just have to carry that and continue to do that each and every game if we want to win. That's what we have to do. We have to start early.
Anything else? Okay, we'll wrap up with these guys. Thanks.